Good morning, everyone. My name is Martha Klimek. Welcome to my channel, Embracing the Supernatural. How are you today? I'm fine. I've been really busy with writing my second book. So I'm in the middle of getting it ready to go to the contest on December 15th of this year. And it's taking up a lot of time, so I'm sorry that I have not made a video since October 21st. Now, I'm not sure what to talk about, but let's start with this one. How does one talk about, or how does one talk to the departed loved ones? Many people go to mediums so they could hear what their departed loved ones have to say to them. But the thing is, you really don't have to go to a medium. A lot of people do that because they're not opening up and listening to what is being telepathically said in their head from their departed loved ones. Anyone can talk to their departed loved ones, no matter who they are. When you see children going out and playing, or they're playing in the house, and you catch them talking to someone, and you think it's their imaginary friend. Well, it could be one of the ancestral family members that were there, and maybe it's a grandparent or a great-grandparent or an aunt or an uncle or a sibling playing with that child. I remember my granddaughter, she used to come and stay with us. That was one of her favorite things to do on weekends, come to our house and visit, play, and get special treats, as she would say, that we spoiled her and her brothers. She would be in the bedroom playing with her dolls and whatever toy she had in that room, and she'd be talking to someone. She used to like to play school. And I'd go in and ask her, "Who are you talking to?" She says, "My sister." Well, her sister was born in 1992. She was not born until 1998. So, of course, you say, okay, or me, I say, okay, to her, say, have fun playing with your sister. That was good for me. It didn't bother me that she was talking or communicating with her sister, because she was young enough. She never got to meet her sister, but she was playing with her sister. And I believed in all this stuff. And like my husband, he wasn't too familiar with it. And then he learned to accept what was going on in the house with these spirits living with us. And he thought it was quite fascinating, but still at some point in time, I think he found it a little strange or maybe a little uncomfortable. Well, nowadays, he doesn't think anything of it. All he does is speak to the spirit when the spirit, he sees the spirit. So he knows that they're here. He knows who they are. And he's getting more open-minded to accept what they have to say, which is a good thing. So all you have to do is open your mind and listen. Quiet your thoughts long enough to hear what's going on. Maybe you're going around the house and you're cleaning or you're doing whatever. All of a sudden you see a spirit or a glimpse of something that you know was there, and then it's not there. That would be a spirit. It could be a family member, it could be a spirit guide, or it could be an archangel, an angel, any one of your loved ones who has passed away. All you have to do is be open-minded enough and listen to your thoughts. Not only your thoughts, the information that's coming into your head. So, like I said, you could be going around cleaning your house or doing something else, and all of a sudden you see a glimpse of something. All you have to do is say hello and ask them who they are. And a good indication is the first name that pops up into your head, because they'll tell you who their name is, or what their name is, I mean. Now, let's see. You go around, you have this conversation. I know a lot of people do this, even with recently departed people. At least I do. You know, all of a sudden you have a conversation with these people in your head, or this person or this spirit in your head. And you're hearing these thoughts, or telepathically, these thoughts are coming into mind of what the spirit's conversation is with you, what they're conversing with you about. Now, it could be just about anything, like you could, you know, ask them if they're okay, or whatever pops into your mind. The most common question would be, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Or maybe you're making a pie or something you used to do with your parents or grandparents. And whatever that would be, you bring that thought forward. And it's like going back into a memory, but it's not a memory, because you're talking to the person, and what you would, not exactly what you would think they would say, is what they're saying to you. They're really having a conversation with you. A lot of people find this very hard to believe. All you have to do is listen. And the thing is, if it's something that comes to your mind that you wouldn't say, well, where did that thought come from? That's the way your mind works. Well, that thought, or that telepathic communication, was from that spirit. And you're back with them, playing, cooking, working on a car, whatever it might be, whatever you've done with that spirit. That is very common for people to do. And I know after certain members of my family passed away, I would have thoughts with them after. And like a lot of these thoughts are just the normal stuff. Basically, are you okay? What is it like? Stuff like that. And that would be the conversation. And this conversation can go on and on and on, as long as you want. But eventually they will tire, and the spirit will go to rest. Because it's very difficult for them to manifest and probably carry on a conversation that is a little too long. And they just simply go quiet. But sometimes a spirit doesn't come to you and talk to you because they have nothing to say. That's why you see, you hear the mediums say, okay, somebody will be in the audience, and a person in the audience will ask a question. Well, can you communicate with my departed loved one? And the medium will say, well, I've got nothing for you to say, or nothing to tell you, because that spirit has nothing to communicate to you. They say that the spirit only comes to you when they have something to say to you. Which, some of the times it's true. I believe it's true, but I know that you can call your spirit of your loved one and talk to them, particularly when you're missing them, lonely, wishing that they could be with you, you could be with them. Of course, you're not going to want to go to the other side to do that, but they definitely come to this side to speak to you. And the spiritual realm is not very far from our earthly realm. They're mingled together. That's why I believe I see so much activity. But the best way for you to talk to a departed loved one is trust your thoughts. Trust what you're hearing. Your conversations are not in your imagination. They are there for a reason. Listen to the message that the Spirit has for you. Sometimes you might say, okay, Dad, I wish you were here. You could tell me, or you can talk to me and advise me about this problem I have. It doesn't have to be a problem. It could just be something that's on your mind. That's something that's an upcoming event that you have to make a decision on. Maybe it could be work. Maybe it could be a family outing, or what to do about a family member, or how to deal with them. Listen to your thoughts in your head. Of course, your thoughts are in your head, but yeah. Sometimes you can feel stuff in your heart. Your heart is the center where all feelings are located, and they're felt. Your heart has a lot to do with your memories, your mind, the love that you have for the person. But all I do is, when I see a spirit, ask them who they are, and you get them. They send you back a name. You say you're happy to hear from them, because you're not going to see them completely manifest in front of you. Their body, they're not going to take on their spiritual body or their physical body, because they do not have a physical body. But what they will do is manifest themselves like their physical body, so you recognize what spirit it is that you're talking to. And they cannot hold that form very long. It takes them too much time, too much energy to do that. Like, I remember my father, when I had an insurance agent coming in to do their 3-year inspection or 4-year inspection, whatever it was. It used to be 5, and it kept dropping down to, I think the last one was a 3-year. This insurance agent came into the house, the appraiser, and he was going through the house, and he kept asking me, "Are you sure that you're the only one in the house?" And I says, "Yeah, why?" "Oh, nothing." "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, my husband's down the road visiting the neighbor." So this guy, he comes out of the bedroom area of the house, which the house was the 1-floor plan. And he was coming out of the bedroom area of the house. He come out to the dining room and kitchen, and I was preparing supper, because it was supper time. And he asked me, "Are you sure you're the only one in the house?" I said, "Yes." My neighbor, I even went to the door and went out. I says, "Yeah, my husband's truck's down at the neighbor's yard." So the insurance guy, he looked at me. I was at the kitchen sink, and my father was standing in front of the microwave right beside me. And I happened to glance that way because I felt something was there. I looked, and I could see my father as plain as day. Well, that insurance appraiser went downstairs to the basement, took a quick, he was very quick. He took a quick look around, and they ran up the stairs and right out the door. So I thought it was kind of odd. So I went and asked him, how did the inspection go? He says, okay, he says, everything's fine with the house. The inspection went fine. He got in his car, and he was flying down the driveway. My husband was going to come into the driveway, but he seen this car was at the bottom of the driveway, and he was not going to stop. So, of course, my husband stopped. And this guy, he went flying out of the driveway. My husband says to me when he came in the house, who was that? I said, that was the insurance appraiser going through the house. He says, oh. He was in a very quick, he was in a hurry. He says he didn't even stop at the bottom of the driveway. I said, yeah, I know. And my husband says, well, I wonder, he wouldn't, I said he didn't even stop to talk to me. He just shouted over the roof of the car. And I told my husband what had happened. Well, I said, my father made an appearance, and it was apparently more than one the whole time the agent was in the house. And I said, Dad was standing right here with me while I was peeling potatoes, as clear as I could see you. And my husband and I started to laugh. Well, my dad went and scared this insurance appraiser, chased him away. For whatever reason, we have no idea. I don't know if my father was protecting me, or my father was playing a joke on someone. It would be something my father would do, to scare someone off. My dad wasn't a very a person that would joke a lot. He liked to have fun, but he wasn't a person that joked a lot. So I have no idea who this insurance inspector was. I'm not sure if he was contracted out. I'm not sure if he meant me harm or what. But my father was there to make sure that nothing happened to me. And you can, people can see some of this stuff if you're open to it. But you can still talk to your departed loved ones, whoever they are. All you have to do is quiet your mind, pay attention to your thoughts, and if you think you're having a conversation in your head with someone that you know that has departed, pay attention to that conversation, because you really are having a conversation with them. And if you listen or watch any of the psychic mediums on TV, you could say Tyler Henry, John Edward, Matthew Frazier, Kim Russo, Teresa Caputo. You listen to them and they'll tell you the same thing. You can talk to your departed loved one. All you have to do is listen, quieten your thoughts, pay attention to the conversation. Is the conversation going back and forth between you and your loved one? That is the best indication that you would have. If this conversation is a two-way conversation, you're not making it up in your mind. You can do it too. I will come back soon. I have to get my book ready for the contest December 15th. And right now I'm working on the book proposal. And after that's done, I might take a couple weeks break because Christmas is coming, because I have things to do for Christmas. Like, cleaning the house. Company's coming. So I gotta clean the house, I've gotta do some baking, other things. Just make sure everything's ready for the company to come. So all these people, nobody's coming before Christmas, they're all coming after Christmas. That for the reason is that they're going to have their Christmas with the family up where they live. Then after Christmas, they're going to come down here and we'll have a little get together. Since living over 500 kilometers away from these people, it'd be nice to see them, and they'd come down for a visit after Christmas. And then they all have to head back home, of course, to go back to work for the new year. So I will come back soon, and I'm hoping to do live videos. I have to learn how to do that. I don't think it's very difficult, but I would like to do live videos, and I'm trying to get comfortable with speaking on the camera. I know people are telling me you gotta do it, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. But I was holding off because of the book and wanting to do a live video. So this one's not going live, but I would like to work on some live videos maybe in the new year. Hopefully I have some time. If I don't have time, it's because I'm getting the new book ready for the publisher to publish in the spring, probably around March of 23. I like to thank the people that have been coming back on a monthly interval to check in if I made a video. I noticed that there's a little more activity going on now. People are checking in, but there was no video since October 21st. I thank you all for watching my videos, for checking in, and please leave some comments. I'd love to know if people are really watching these videos, or I'm hoping it's not a waste of time. But I would like to keep a channel going to spread the word that there is life after death, and for you to shine your own light. And the only way you can shine your own light is be kind to others, speak about your natural events, which you would not call natural events, the supernatural or paranormal events that you have with your departed loved ones. Speak about it. People are willing to speak about it. I know when I was doing my book talk in October, people wanted to speak about it. They wanted someone to hear them. So open up and shine your own light to make the world a better place and to raise your vibration, if you believe in that. I believe there's with raising your vibration, a lot of the people that are channelers, mediums, they believe in raising your vibration to a higher vibration. They believe in dimensions and densities, and apparently